Hello and welcome to my video. Today we are going to be interviewing multiple people and seeing their thoughts and opinions on the Holocaust and everything surrounding it. I hope you enjoy, and let's get right into it. How does a sunflower make you feel, and what does it mean to you?
Well, it's just a sunflower, really.
Sunflowers, to be honest, kind of creep me out. The way they turn around to look at the sun. Like, they're not alive, but they are alive at the same time. It's kind of creepy to me.
Sunflower means a yellow flower that absorbs sun and that.
Have you ever lost a loved one? And if so, how did it make you feel?
Well, I think I did. It was a long time ago. But I didn't really know her because she lived in America, so it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I have.
How has it made you feel?
Extremely sad. I was depressed for 2 days.
Yes, sad.
Germany, 1935. Hitler's recent scapegoat towards the Jews is starting to grow popular all over Germany. His stereotype being that all Jews are bad and are taking Germany's money, food, jobs, everything. The Holocaust didn't start too bad. It was that Jews were forced out of their homes and moved into ghettos. However, this then grew bigger and men all over Germany were becoming SS soldiers. Before you knew it, the Jews were being put on overcrowded cargo trains for days with no food. Arriving at the concentration camps, most were simply killed in gas chambers. However, some who were fit enough to do so were forced to do hard labour. This is how most of their lives finished. Now that I've told you this story, is there anything you would like to say?
I think I'm lucky that I never had to go through something that the Jews did in that time of year.
It's just horrible, isn't it? If I could go back in time and stop it, I would.
Would you risk your life?
No.
I feel that this story is very sad, and that the topic is a very hard topic to talk about because of the pain and suffering that the Jewish people had to go through in those times.
Imagine this. You were one of the Jews during the Holocaust. You were doing hard labour. Suddenly, you get called up to the hospital. Laying in bed, you see a man, severely hurt. It turns out he's an SS soldier who burnt down a household full of Jews. He is asking for your forgiveness. What do you say?
Well, maybe because he might have been forced into it, but then he might have chosen himself, so I think it'd be quite a hard decision.
I think I'd forgive him. Because there's no reason to hold a grudge, no matter how bad the thing was. If he was truly begging for my forgiveness, then yes, I would forgive.
I would forgive him because I know that he is not all he's doing is carrying out his boss's orders, really.
Are you religious?
I'm not, no.
Yes, I am a Christian.
No, I'm not religious. I do not believe in any religion, but I believe in science.
In 1944, there was an orphanage for Jews to stay safe. However, on the 6th of April, vehicles full of Nazi soldiers rolled up. The soldier went into the home and threw the children into their trucks like inanimate objects. One of the children wrote this letter. Letter to God. God, you are so good. You are so nice. If we had to count all of your acts of kindness, we would never stop counting. God, you are our leader. You are justice. You are the one who rewards the good people and will punish the bad people. God, I will never forget you, and I will always think about you to the very end of my life. I promise you. You are for me something I cannot express because you are so good. You can believe me. God, it's because of you that I had such a wonderful life before, that I had such beautiful things that other people never had. God, I want to ask you one thing. Please bring my parents back to me. Protect them even more than you protect me. I want to see them again as soon as possible. Please bring them back to me. I had such a good mum and such a good dad. I trust you so much. God, that you will bring them back to me. I thank you in advance. A couple of days later, this girl was brutally murdered. After hearing this story, have your religious views changed at all?
I think that after reading that, it would be crazy to, if there was a God, that, why would he do that to those 6 million people for, no reason at all,
No, that doesn't change anything about my religion, because I don't think that would stop you from getting killed. I don't think when you die, or I do think it's weird. It's hard to explain, but think, well, God doesn't control everything, you know? He can't just make someone not die at a time. Because that is, like, the person that murdered that girl, that was the murderer's choice to do that. You know? If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I get that.
I think that I think that my views have changed slightly because people might see religion as something to help them through life if they're in a tricky situation like that young girl was.